Hello, my name is Hannah, and today we're building a modern house for The Sims 4. So it took me quite a while to build this because I was like, I don't know what to build. And then I was like, okay, let me just start placing down boxes. And I somehow got this, and then I used the platform tool that we got like, I don't know, what, 3 weeks ago at this point? Oh, it's gone by like really quickly. Time seems to be going by either really quickly or really slowly the past like 6 months. So yeah, I've used the platform tools, and then I used like a bunch of like modern like windows and stuff to make this house that I actually kind of like. It's kind of cool looking. It's very boxy too, which is I guess like my definition of modern house. So that's fun. But also, I'm going to talk about the other day I had like a cup of water and a cup of orange juice like next to each other, and like it was the first time that I had drinking. What is the verb for that? I don't know. But I had because orange juice gives me headaches, which is really weird. But I tried it out because I was like, okay, it's been like 7 months, maybe I try it again. And I tried it and I was like, nope, this still gives me headaches. But I was like, I still got the orange juice out, so I need to drink it. I already have a headache. It's not going to get worse. So I drank it. But then I was like not on my phone, and I was like grabbing the cup because I was like, okay, I'm thirsty, grab the cup, but I accidentally grabbed the water, and I was like expecting it to be orange juice, so obviously that's not what you're expecting, so it's weird. And honestly, it was probably the grossest thing I've ever tasted, because like just imagine if thinking water was orange juice, that it was really bad. Like people say like don't like drink orange juice after you brush your teeth. I don't think I've never done that. Like why would you do that reasonably? But like it was worse than that, I would imagine, because that doesn't sound horrible. That just sounds like it would feel weird. But this tasted like moldy water. Like imagine moldy water. That's kind of what it tasted like. And it was like, what am I doing? Because like automatically I was like, this is wrong, because it didn't taste like orange juice. It tasted like, I don't know. Well, I guess it probably tasted like water. I was just like not expecting it, so I was like, oh, that's weird. And so that happened like a couple days ago, but I wanted to talk about it because it was very weird. And then I drank orange juice, and I was like, okay, this is what I was expecting, not this water. The water was fine because like I drank it later when I was expecting it to be water, and I'm like, okay, this is still water. But yeah, that was a very weird experience. Also, the same day, I was talking to my friend about how the fact that I cannot sleep in an unmade bed, which sounds really bad, but I cannot get into bed and fall asleep with the bed still like unmade from like the previous night. I have to make my bed or I will not get to bed, which it's really kind of annoying because like every single day I have to make my bed, but also it's kind of a good thing because then I make my bed, which is fun, I guess. But like since I was very little, like every night you make your bed, like that's what your parents like tell you to do. You're like, make your bed, sweetie, before you go to bed. And so I have done that for like my entire life. So now I just have to make my bed before I can get into the bed and comfortably go to bed. So it's really fun because sometimes I won't make my bed until like 10:30, 11 p.m. at night. And obviously that's not what you want to be doing at like 11 at night, is getting up to make my bed, because I make my bed the same way every single day. Like for like a while, like when I was younger, like 6 or 7, I would rip all of my blankets off to like entirely do my bed. I don't do that anymore. I just straighten out all of the covers and like put the pillows back and like stuff like that. But like I redid my entire bed for a very long time in my life, which is very annoying because I have had a very bad sleep schedule my entire life. Starting when I was little, I had colic, so I didn't ever sleep. I just cried. And then when I was a toddler, I didn't sleep. And then when I was a child, I just didn't fall asleep, and I was on my phone because like I had a phone, but it wasn't really a phone. It was more of a it was a phone, but you couldn't do any of like the typical phone stuff. It was more just for playing games that a 8-year-old could play and watching YouTube. So I would do that because I was irresponsible for some reason. 8-year-old who has like a device that they can do instead of sleeping, why would they ever sleep? Like that's like crazy. So I ruined my sleep schedule then, and then it kind of got better at like 11, 12, and then I ruined it again by like school because I kept like studying late at night, and then obviously like playing Sims. That's about the time I got Sims, is when I was like 11, 12 maybe. I don't really remember. It's been a very long time. So I would do that, and then I would obviously like watch YouTube videos on Sims, and so it was very fun. Sleep schedule, haven't heard of her. Because like also I go to bed, like currently I'll go to bed at like 11, 12 p.m. and then get up at 6 a.m. All of my friends and family think I'm crazy because I sleep like 6 hours and then I'm like very hyper the next day. They're like, how do you do that? And then like I'll be like, how does my brother sleep in until 9 a.m.? Like, how does that happen? And they're like, you're the weirdo. The rest of us can sleep in until 9 a.m. perfectly fine. And I'm just like, I don't want to. I feel unmotivated, I guess, if I don't wake up at like 6 a.m. Like today I woke up at 6:15. I already feel tired. But like if I wake up at 5:30 in the morning for practice sometimes, I'm like, okay, here we go, ready to start the day. Which seems very backwards because the lesser, how do you say that? I don't know. The less sleep I get, I feel more awake. Which sounds so dumb saying it like out loud. But like if I sleep for like more than like 7-8 hours a night, I feel so unmotivated to anything the next like day, obviously. And then I'll go back to bed and then I'll sleep 5 hours and I'll be like, okay, time to go. The only time that's like not the case is when I'm at friends' houses for sleepovers. I just want to sleep. Anytime it's like 11 p.m., I'm just like, I want to sleep. And then it's like, they're like, no, we want to watch a movie or something. I don't know. What do you do at friends' houses? I don't know. It's COVID. We don't do that anymore. But like, I just wanted to sleep because I guess I get tired around people, which is, obviously, yeah, that's fun. But I just feel more tired at other people's houses. At my house, I'm like not tired ever. And it's kind of annoying at like 10:30 at night when you're like, I have a test tomorrow, I need to sleep, and you're up till 2 a.m. because you're stressed about a test. But it's fine. We get over these things. Now my body's like, okay, 6 hours of sleep, let's go. Good for you. Like, I keep like hearing like, obviously in like health classes, they're like, kids our age should sleep 9 to 12 hours a night, and I'm like, when? You're telling me to study for my AP exam next week and do my math homework and read this textbook and do all of these other homework assignments, get into an extracurricular activity, and, feed myself normal amounts of food that's probably not good for you, and also sleep 9 to 12 hours a night, well, on top of school? Like, no, that's not how time works. Like, I'm already at school for, 9 hours? Like, obviously, I get there early and I leave semi after the bell rings, so, 9 hours at school every day. So, and then if I slept for 12 hours, that's already, can I math? 3 hours to do homework and everything else? No, can't. I spend 4 to 5 hours on homework every night. That is not going to happen ever. So, even with 9, that's 6 hours with, practices and, eating and homework. You wouldn't have time to do anything else besides school and, take care of your needs. That sounds like a Sims thing. I'm getting poisoned by Sims. But, that's so weird. Sleeping that much, that's not possible for people my age. I don't know anybody my age who actually sleeps that much. All of us don't sleep. It's just everybody who's a teenager now. So it's almost screenshots time, so I post a new video every day of the week, so you can watch another video tomorrow. Bye!